Welcome back, YouTubers, to another WWE vlog with our brand new introduction, which we've aired in this video, of course. I am Daniel Bryan. This guy sitting next to me is the legendary NJ.
What's up?
NJ, why don't you tell the YouTubers today what we're going to be talking about in this video?
We're going to be talking about how lame Wrestlemania was overall and Rock vs Cena at Wrestlemania 28.
Cool, but before we start the video, make sure you subscribe up above, like the video if you like what we're talking about, and make sure to leave your comments in the comments section below, of course. Before we go any further, make sure you add us on Skype. We love to talk to you guys about wrestling. Add me on Skype at daniel.parkin01 and NJ at NJ1988. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, where we tweet regularly about WWE. My Twitter is Daniel_Parkin and NJ is NJ17. Of course, don't forget to add us as a friend on Facebook, where we're going to be uploading our videos and all sorts of WWE related things. Our description for our Facebook page will be in the link description box below, with our Skypes and our Twitter accounts. So I believe that is the introduction done. So let's move on to the video.
The first thing we're going to talk about is the order of matches.
Yeah, and why are we talking about the order of the matches? Well,
they weren't in the best order that they should have been in. We started off with the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, the match we should have started off with was the advertised match that we had, which was Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan for the US title. But for some reason, that match got put to the dark match, and that is the match I feel could have had the best wrestling in it.
I think there are two great superstars that Sheamus now has come back to where he should be. Yeah. So yeah, it would have been a great starting match.
But the fact they put it to a dark match and then made it into a battle royal after 3 minutes
basically shows what they mean, what the US title means to the WWE.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It means it's a meaningless title, and they made Great Khali win this battle royal. You know, what's that doing for him? What is that doing for the US title?
Because Khali's not going to get a title anymore. His title reigns are over.
Exactly.
Messed up now.
So we had that as a dark match, which we were very disappointed with. We felt that could have been a great opener to open the show. Had a good fast-paced match, but instead we had the World Heavyweight Championship match. Now, the reason why we're focusing on the championship matches, we're going to focus on the championship matches here, because we feel that the two championship matches have the most emphasis on them. They're the two main belts, the two main matches on the card. You know, and we felt that WWE got them very, very wrong in our opinion. As much as the dark match annoyed us a bit, these two title matches also annoyed us probably far more, because they have far more meaning and a belt.
Both the title matches, as much as they did have wrestling in them, which I'm going to what it's all about, the wrestling weren't at the best they could have done.
Yeah, and it didn't help that we had no title changes either. That kind of took away from the drama of WrestleMania. Usually there's a title change at WrestleMania.
Out of the two titles of changing, I would have loved to see Alberto win, but they screwed that up. Yeah. Thanks WWE.
I mean, with Alberto Del Rio, they gave this guy a huge push, as if to say, you're the next guy. You know, and they pushed him to a main event status so quickly that you just thought that he had to win it. You had to win the title.
Yeah.
You know, but they've done that with Sheamus and Wade Barrett in the past, and they've made a mistake, and they've done it again.
Well, we spoke about this earlier. My thought on this is Alberto in future will get a rematch. They only gave Edge this win because he said that he's going to be leaving 2012. So maybe WWE thought we'll give him his last title match and then make him lose it sometime after WrestleMania. Okay,
but one question I want to ask you is:
go on.
Who needed the title more? Do you think it was Edge, or do you think it was Del Rio?
Del Rio by far.
Yeah.
Because basically they built him up great. He won the Royal Rumble. Why not have Del Rio holding the title for other people to replace him, like Christian?
Yeah, but I mean, the problem I have now is you just have this guy who's lost at WrestleMania. He's lost his push. I mean, prior to WrestleMania, he lost to Christian twice on SmackDown. You know, and you can't see him as a viable contender now, even though he'll probably get a title shot in the future at some point, maybe. But have you anything else you want to say
about that match? No. I think we've said it. We've gone through it quite in detail now.
All right. Okay. So, what about sorry, the main event, Cena versus Miz?
Well, I weren't hyped about this match because straight away, we spoke about this earlier. Miz and Cena, in my opinion, don't really have it.
Yeah.
That match, you can't think in the future. Oh, I remember that match. It was great. Them two are great together.
It doesn't have the same appeal as a Miz and John Morrison, because them two can very much complement each other, and we've seen them have a match already on Raw, and we believe it was a great match, a better match than say Cena and Miz could put on, because they don't seem to have the best in-ring chemistry together, and they can't really put on good spots, or they can't really generally tell a story in their matches because it just doesn't work.
No, I'm thinking, and the result. Okay.
We don't have a problem with the result, do we?
Well, before we get there, the first result, 'cause there was 2 results.
Oh God!
The first one, double count out. They should have made it a Falls Count Anywhere match at least. Because then they could have gone and done that.
They usually do that with the title matches, don't they?
Which would be good, because if they did, when they did go out the ring, they could have actually carried on fighting in that. Then the second win was a lot more worth it, a lot more entertaining. It was definitely a good ending there.
But I mean, let's just say The Rock didn't come out and we had a double disqualification. How disappointing would that
It'll go down the books, and people will be complaining about it after even weeks on, when it comes to the future events. They would say bad.
The problem I have is I just thought Rock would interfere in the match. I didn't think the match would finish. I thought Rock would interfere in the match, and I thought that would have made more of an impact.
There's a few people that have said that, but I just thought, with Rock being a face, he wants to not have people thinking, how dare you do that, Rock? I hate you for doing that.
Yeah, but will people care? Because he's The Rock, and he is, probably one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Well, true as that is, there are people out there that doesn't like The Rock. I've been speaking to them. You know who you are. Yeah. And I think, to be honest, the way Rock's done it, I'm fine with it. I think good, he went to the end of the match and then did it.
And it kind of sets us up for the thing we're going to talk about next in the video, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, which, to be honest, 1 year from now, from WrestleMania, Rock and Cena are facing each other at WrestleMania 28.
Yeah. God, what can we say about this one? I mean, it was announced on Raw. It was announced on Raw this week that John Cena and Rock will go head-to-head at WrestleMania 28 next year in Miami, in Rock's hometown, probably with The Rock going into the Hall of Fame as well. How much better could Raw have got with that announcement?
That was awesome. It made great idea for WrestleMania, but it's still a year away, and they've got I know it's too early maybe to build up, but after each month goes by, there has to be build up.
I mean, we know The Rock's going to do some filming and stuff in the meantime. What are they going to do for Cena? What are they going to do for Cena? Are they going to make him go after another title for a couple of months? Are they going to make him feud with someone else? Or
well, I'm thinking Miz for now, and then as it goes on, Miz will probably lose it to someone else, not John Cena, and then John Cena will probably start a rivalry with non-champion.
Please be John Morrison.
Would be good if it's him.
Yeah. It'll be. I mean, the thing is, they've got to introduce this rivalry again at the right time, because we know Rock's going to be out. They're going to have to introduce it again at the right time, so there's the right amount of build for it.
That's true.
And they're going to have to have some sort of build like that. But with them both being faces, how's that going to work? I mean, are they going to both be faces, or is one of them going to be heel? Because if one of them's going to be heel at the moment, it's probably more likely to be The Rock, in my opinion. Because I don't think they'll ever make Cena heel.
It wouldn't work with Cena. I've said that many times. I can't see Cena being a heel.
But at the same time, this would be a great opportunity for WWE to make Cena heel, because they have Rock, who's probably the biggest face. That everyone loves The Rock.
They could give Cena a go at being a heel, but to be honest, WWE, I'm not standing by that if it happens.
But do you think it'd be better for his character if that happened?
I'm sticking with face. You can keep going all you want, but he should stay as a face. I really think it's going to hurt. I
think with the fact we're talking about John Cena is affecting you a little bit.
You're starting to.
Alright, but anyway, I mean, what about the match itself? If we get all this hype, John Cena, will he be put over by Rock? Will he be put over by him?
I think, to be honest, John Cena's had a lot of good in his career. I think, to be honest, him beating The Rock, finishing the Attitude Era with a full stop, I think it'd be great.
It will kind of be passing on the torch, won't it? Like it was Hogan versus Rock before. I mean, that's how I feel it'll go down. Yeah, people think Rock's going to win, but I can't help they're going to make Cena win, because Rock is just not involved in WWE. Why would they make him win?
Quickly, if they make Rock win, I don't think he will, but it'll be just because it's his last WrestleMania before he gets put in the Hall of Fame, and probably out WWE for
a while.
Yes,
right, I just feel they're going to use it to put Cena over. That's just my opinion. That's why they've made this match for next year.
Yeah,
it's going to really be the main draw for WrestleMania.
Apart from Take, but yeah.
Yeah, alright then. Yeah. So that's pretty much everything, isn't it?
That's it.
Alright then, let's end the video there then, and let's just say bye to our loyal subscribers. Make sure you comment down below on your thoughts of what we talked about in this video, and that is pretty much all we have to say today. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.